This is Chapter 13, Editing in Topology, from Mary Beth Price, her book titled Mastering ArcGIS 5th Edition. For our purposes, we're not going to be dealing a lot with editing nor topology, but we will be covering it in 4.3.12 and 4.12. I'm going to go through this presentation rather quickly, even though it is 82 slides long. Topology, again, is preventing things such as overlap and gaps. Adjacent polygons must share a coincident boundary that is exactly the same for both, and that's what we try to prevent this. We have undershoots, overshoots versus correct topology. Here there are 3 line segments. Over here there are how many? Hopefully you said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is an improper intersection, if in fact it is an intersection. If it's a highway, then that makes sense, because one road would go beneath the other. Didn't mean to move that. And here we have a pseudo node. They look as though they appear Notice how here we do have 3 lines connecting, versus over here this isn't correct. This is a pseudo node. In this case we have a loop and a loop, whereas the correct topology would be like this. There should not be duplicate copies of any points, lines, or polygons. So one of these on top of the other would be incorrect. You can pause and read through these. I don't need to read them to you, but I would highly suggest you pause and read about it to help you with the quizzes and to understand what we're doing in the lab. Here are some exceptions I've already spoken about. Pause and read that again. Logical consistency. Maintaining that spaghetti models don't store topology, which is why we're not dealing with it a lot in this course. We're using shapefiles, which are spaghetti models. Topological models are listed here, and they also have rules. For example, this highway must not self-intersect. And we have some complex topology issues. I'm probably going to skip through a lot of this. Yeah, we don't need to worry about this digitizing example, nor this. Combining and buffering features. Merge features, combine features and attributes, removes common boundary if adjacent, and pieces may be adjacent or disjoint. We're not going to be dealing with that. It's more advanced. This is showing a union, similar to a merge, but it creates a new feature, leaving the originals unchanged, and the attributes are ignored. We do use, I believe we use a union in one of our labs this quarter. Here we have an intersect, some buffering issues, stream digitizing. We won't be doing this. I actually had to refer back to this chapter because I don't do a lot of digitizing. I had to do some editing of some streams, which is why I needed some detailed information from this chapter. Point-to-point advantages. Again, nothing we're doing this quarter, nothing we're doing this quarter. Stream tolerance we don't need to worry about. And here are some more editing techniques for GIS. Changing existing features. Hopefully yours will be fine when you first draw them. Here's some reshaping. You may come back to this if you need to. Flipping lines, going from one direction to another. This is especially important with streams. You don't want them flowing uphill. Multi-part features. There we have a Y with it's one feature, but there's multi-parts. Constructing points for placing points along a line. This is how you would do that. Moving the exact distance. We saw this before in the editing. You could make it a certain specific distance. You can copy parallel. More preventing topological errors. We don't do anything in ArcView. Again, avoiding dangles by using snapping. Avoiding improper intersections. Avoid gaps and overlaps by using the autocomplete polygon, using cut polygons tool, or using the clip to eliminate overlap areas. Here we have clipping. It's in this case, this item was taken out of here. You won't be doing that. I doubt you'll be doing that in your editing. Creating a polygon inside another. This is how you would perform that if necessary. Using map topology. When editing shapefiles or using ArcView, users create a temporary topological association between layers called a map topology. We won't be doing that, but it allows features with shared boundaries or nodes to be edited simultaneously. More stuff we don't need. More stuff we don't need. We don't need this. Don't need that. Here's some moving of some shared lines. That can be helpful. I've done that recently. Moving a shared node. Done that. Stretch geometry. I've not performed that. Reshaping a shared edge. We do have ArcEditor. In fact, we have ArcInfo. Here's what is topology. Talking about it some more. You can pause and read. We've already covered that. Here are some rule examples. Implementing types of rules. This is all advanced items that we don't need in 3.11. More advanced, 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 advanced. Alright, so that was rather quick, 82 slides, but most of it doesn't pertain to our course. And that concludes Chapter 13 for GIS 3.11.